Everybody travels with computers these days. Your cell phone is basically your computer, and you can pretty much do everything on that, right? But we still do cater for persons who might be having some issues with their gadgets or stuff, and definitely want to utilize the business center. It also offers for printing, scanning and photocopying and stuff at no extra charge. So once you come up and utilize that area, then there'll be no charge afforded to you. And we also provide coffee and tea in this area as well, and it is accessible to all rooms. So whether you're on the first floor coming right up, you can always come up and access the business center. So the main feature of the second floor outside of guest rooms is the pool bar area. It's referred to as the pool bar, the sky bar, or the pool deck at times. Right, at this time coming out, we'll have live entertainment, both of we close off at 10. Right, based on the guest rooms and everything. So we definitely don't try to make it too out there outside. Alright, so the pool, if we might make our way around this.
Oh, I like this.
So this is the pool. It's only 1 meter in depth, so definitely no diving. No diving at all, but it's very good for laps. So you'll have persons come down in the mornings and they'll do some laps. The pool bar itself is on the open from 4 until 12 midnight. That also because of the sun, you know, so some persons might not want to be on the outside here for that long time period with the heat. But we do have guests who come up from time to time and they sit up here throughout the day and they are also served. We do have a lifeguard on duty from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., right, which is the opening time for the pool. All right, post that, then the pool is closed.
Bless you.
As I was explaining earlier, all our rooms have pretty much the same amenities in them. So whether you're in a standard room or a 1-bedroom suite, then you would be afforded the same amenities. The difference with our rooms is based on the size and the view that you get, right? So that determines whether you're in a standard as opposed to a deluxe room, right? What we try to do here is to anticipate our guest needs and meet the demands before they're actually asked for, right? So for the ladies, we ensure to have the hair dryer and everything, a spacious bathroom, right? And the mirrors are there. Alright, so we definitely try to ensure your comfort. If you look in the rooms, or you'll find phones located within reach of pretty much every section, beside the bed. The lounge is the newest addition that we have, and as I explained, it came about as a means by which, you know, you have persons coming and not necessarily wanting to dine by themselves. So we put this area here that, oh wow, the persons can actually come in, they sit, they watch the television or anything like that, and it's more of a cozier space, and it's more intimate than being in the fancy setup of the restaurant all the time. Alright? And then as we proceed down, we have, if you realize our lobby area is not as large as you find in many other properties based on the boutique nature of our hotel, but you find that we have a number of different transitional changes going on as you proceed. Because here you have a more urban type look, right?
Hey, listen,
and then over in this side is where we have the blue room. Right, so official check-in time is at 3 o'clock, but before that time, if persons come in and they are waiting on their rooms, then they can always relax in this area. Or if you are having a meeting with someone, a short meeting with someone, and you don't necessarily want to take them up to your room,
Okay, let me welcome you all to Devon House. My name is Norma. I'm your guide. Now, Devon House was built by Mr. George Stibel, and he was Jamaican's first black millionaire. Father German Jewish, mother Jamaican. Now, he was born in 1821. He was sailing one day from Jamaica to South America, and he got shipwrecked, and he ended up in Venezuela. So there he went and he worked in this gold mine, and then he invested in this abandoned gold mine, and he found gold. Returned to Jamaica, where he invested in properties. He bought 99. It's against the law that anyone should own 100 properties. Now he chose a property that was known as Devon Pen, and he built his house on Devon Pen in 1881, and it only cost him £10,000. Now he only lived here for 15 years, then he died 1896. This family continued to live until 1922. It was then sold to the Malhedos family. 4 years later, the Linders family bought it, and then in 1967, that's when the government bought it. 68, they had the National Gallery. 1982, they refurbished to its original. Now there's a photo of his wife, Magdalene, and in the showcase below you see plates that were used by the Stibel family. Also a copy of a letter written by his daughter, Teresa. Call the corner here, the Millionaire's Corner. Now there's a story about Lady Musgrave Road. Now it starts right at King's House Gate and it goes across. Now you see, because Mr. Stibel was a black person, the governor's wife, she didn't like the idea of driving along Hope Road here, that's a main road going down Halfway Tree and downtown, and seeing Mr. Stibel and this lovely house here. So she asked her husband to build a special road for her so she could bypass here. So they named the road Lady Musgrave. And then the comb and brush and the perfume bottles, they were all used by the Stabile family. Stand here, you shoot the ball on top of the hole. There are numbers in each of those holes, so whatever number you get now, you score along the edges here. For checkers, this is backgammon, and this one is called cribbage. Do you know cribbage? You know? Okay. You play with cards and pegs, and you score points with the cards, and then you put the pegs in the hole. Now on top of this one, you have the silver platter. On it, you have a croix set. Now the silver pieces, they were made by Charles Allen in Jamaica in 1750. That's where you'd have kept your salt and pepper. The table and chairs, these are replicas. They're Chippendale design and they're seated for 12. Now these shades are called hurricane shades. And you have the cups and saucer made from ceramic, which I use decoration. There are two sideboards on either side now. These are made from mahogany wood. On top of that one, you have food warmers and they're original. You look through the doorway, you see that big tree outside. It's a mahogany tree. And most of the furniture inside here are made from mahogany. The wall is called a Venetian mirror, which is over 150 years. Now take a good look at the frame. It looks like metal, but it's wood. And then you have the matching wing chairs with matching ottomans. These are from the 19th century. Now across to your right over there, you see a French marble clock, modernized the battery, and it still works. Behind you, you see the walking tree, and then the other piece is a needle. It's a planet needle. Now the National Gallery is celebrating their 40th anniversary, so we are part of it. So inside the house, you'll see artwork done by about 6 artists. So these two are done by Laura Facey, the walking tree and the planet.
Okay.